On the 12th of December, 8 o'clock UTC time, for a 5-hour period, HAARP hit the northern states in Alaska and caused incredibly differentials between the temperatures. When you look at California, we'd got sort of from -4, -6, -16 degrees right up to 82 degrees on the western states there. And I proved, and we all saw, that those HAARP interferences made a massive difference on the low pressure and the weather to Canada. So we're going to follow that down the line now to see what happened to that and what have they done with it. Now, I put on my Facebook page how the electromagnetic and the Doppler waves split off at 90 degrees from the main beams that they send through, or the energy lines. Absolutely true. And it was to do with what Tesla was talking about, how the beams actually flow at right angles to electromagnetic waves. Quite simple. Keep it simple, you will understand it, because what you're about to see is their evil fingers at work right in the atmosphere and bringing further chaos. Remember the climate chaos? This is exactly it, caught with the pants down, right in the act. So that was the technique that they are using with generators of the atmosphere, heating the atmosphere, causing low pressures and steering it where they want. They can push it forward in a line with EMF frequencies. So this is December the 14th. Now this is 2 days after HAARP hit in the States, and what I found is they are bringing the warm, moist atmospheric weather from the south, pushing it up and mixing it with the cold, freezing cold weather in the atmosphere, mixing it, and then it shoots straight up to the UK. I just not. It's all the evidence is here. There. Now, that's December the 22nd. And you can see how this has been brought up right from the south. When you look on Google Earth, the area where they've moved it, and I'll show you on the wind profilers, is 4,496 miles. So we're looking at 4,500 miles that they've been controlling the atmosphere. Fact. So let's come back out to this. So what's interesting is you will see amongst these the lines, the 45-degree shoots that the electromagnetic frequency, and this goes on for thousands of miles. It starts here, middle of nowhere, and as you go along it increases. Look at the frequencies that are taking place in that cloud going forward. I mean, where do you see straight lines for like 2,000 miles? Amazing. You can't draw a pencil line that straight, and it pushes it up here, right up to the UK. So there's even more frequencies you can see right in the middle of it, and the odd chemtrail, of course. And there's perpendicular frequencies still coming out from it. We know all the lines, we've seen it. So there it is, the northern winds coming down with the warm air, and the southern we got cold air mixed there, sorry, and you've got the southern warm air coming up from the southern states, Mexico, mixed in here. We've seen this shape before, and where does it end up? Right at the UK, right at the north, over the side of Ireland, Scotland, Cumbria, and right now they've had flood after flood after flood. This chaos there, dare I say, climate chaos. And I'm going to show you the latest weather that's happening today and over Christmas. They're wishing you an unmerry Christmas. Now, water, rain coming on saturated land causes riverbanks to flood. There's nowhere to the water to go, and again we've got chaos all over again. That's where it came from, the distance right across. Now, this is the moisture microwave satellite, and you can see from the States, that's the line that goes straight up to the United Kingdom, and we've got the warm air coming through, mixing up with the northern cooler airs, and that's a recipe for disaster. There it is, straight into the UK. So this is the 22nd coming into the 23rd live today, and what they are saying is that Storm Eva that came across from the south here and mixed with cool air from the north is now about to hit again, coming in 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds about to hit.
The last half an hour it's basically gone right across the road and come up several feet, and it's getting into people's businesses again and the houses. My name's Sarah McKay, and I live up at the top of the hill. Everybody's got their the shields for the doors up. They've put silicone around those. They've moved the cars as usual, but a lot of it is just waiting. You've just got to wait and see until the water goes in. I think everybody's just exhausted from what people have said to me. You know, people have been working so hard.
I'd say exhausted. Don't worry. So Prince Charles visits.
You know,
he'll cheer you up. He knows what's going on.
News Asia this morning. They're exhausted, and it's just before Christmas, and everybody's lost everything already, and you just feel so bad for them.
Well, Christmas Day, you're going to be hit on Christmas Day as well. Oh, the best is yet to come.
Yesterday we were all with Prince Charles looking, and he came.
There you are. He's your saviour. Nice guy.
The other week and all the volunteers.
Not.
And then today, sirens went off again at 7:30. We got the phone call at 7, and yeah, it's just been coming over since.
And it will continue to do so, I'm sure. So here's more. This is where it's coming now. This is what's about to happen.
But Storm Eva is approaching, and the wind will pick up this evening, and bearing the brunt of the strongest winds will be the western and northern Isles of Scotland. Initially the Western Isles, some 60, 70 mile per hour gusts are going to be developing here as we go on through the evening. Isolated 80 mile per hour gusts are possible. Similar situation later then into the Northern Isles. Although the winds are strongest here, for the rest of the UK the winds are going to pick up as well, with gales in places, and another band of rain. Need to watch out again, parts of northwest England and southern Scotland. Doesn't take much to produce some response in the rivers from rainfall. This is moving through though quite quickly. It is though another spell of heavy rain, gusty winds as it spreads southeastwards during Christmas Eve morning and then into the afternoon. This looks like a better travel time. Tomorrow we'll have sunshine and scattered showers and highs of around.
So we've been blessed with a few hours sunshine.
Particularly across northern.
We've had about 10 hours sunshine in a month in the UK. I jest not. It's fact. Everybody's saying the same thing. But look what they're bringing next.
Parts of the UK. Another lull as we go through the night into Christmas morning, and that means it will turn chilly. There'll be a frost in places to start Christmas Day. A lot of dry weather initially, but then we'll see another spell of weather
for a change.
Push into England and Wales as we go on through the day, introducing the return of mild air, but certainly a chillier feel across the northern half of the UK.
And that's why you've got massive temperature differences. They've deliberately mixed warm air with cold air, and depending where you are, north or south of that mix, you'll be cold, or you'll have the warmer temperatures, which then where the mix is. And it's true, when you hit the atmosphere and deionize and strip the ions from the atmosphere, you can at will, wherever their toes direct it, they can drop the water like a brick.
Looking forward to Boxing Day. This band of rain is still affecting parts of North Wales, northwest England, potentially southern Scotland as well. As we know, any further rain is not needed and may produce some further problems. So anyone here needs...
That's interesting. Further rain isn't needed. I mean, they've actually delivered enough to make the problem that we see here. But they're going to give some more anyway.
Keep a close eye on the forecast throughout the Christmas period, and indeed check the travel situation near you through your BBC local radio station.
There you go. What more evidence do we need? Here's the same thing again, that you've got complete ground saturation. And I would love, what I don't understand is it's right in our faces. The evidence is there. We've got to archive these and save them, because getting the evidence behind the scenes for a future day is absolutely critical. And this has happened. First of all, let's get the facts right. That has happened, what we're seeing now. What we have to prove is how has it happened and why did it happen. And we know that factually the scientists say they can do this with EMF equipment. And when you look at all the signs, these are the signs. These frequencies and the waves. It's not natural for clouds to increase from nothing right in a line for nearly 3,500 miles. And that is how they're doing it. Take care, folks. Have a good Christmas.